Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about Hedera, aka Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. So overall, let's just jump in and let's talk about things. So, overall, I told you guys today we were really kind of watching just the major indices. This is pretty much what I was focused on today specifically. I'm still kind of, watching it here and there, but, for the most part, we already closed out the day. This is pretty much our closing point. We looked pretty good. I'm going to be watching this over the week unfold pretty much. But of course now, it's all eyes on Bitcoin. We're sitting at about 38.5K. The market doesn't look too bad, but there's not a lot of movement throughout the market in terms of altcoins. We're pretty much sitting sideways, or still, if you will, sideways. But of course, this is due to the idea that, we're not going to move until Bitcoin has an impulse. Yeah, sure, 38.5K might seem like, quite a pretty good obstacle to get over, but we are still hitting resistance up here. We're not exactly at the point that I want to be either in terms of the 3-month chart to really kind of address where we want to really see Bitcoin. It's pretty much back above the 44K mark. This will pretty much go to, let's go to the 1 year and really kind of show you guys. So here's about like 43-ish K, somewhere around this point. Like, this is pretty much the bottom figure that I want to see us at, like around 41K to like 44K. I want to see us back into that point because that was the demand zone before we went to the all-time high currently. If we can get back into that, that will be incredible. I do believe that we're going to see some sideways trading though. It's probably going to be a little bit of a process, but overall it's going to be something to really kind of continue to watch for and kind of sit through and be patient, because a lot of these altcoins, in my opinion at least, are preparing to have the major breaking point. We just have to wait and see it actually unfold. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there, but it is going to be worth the journey. But with all that in mind, just to really kind of summarize things, just keep a close eye on the indices this week, and pretty much just watch Bitcoin for it to break above 41K, pretty much hold above that point, and then that's pretty much when we watch the altcoin market, because right now I'm really not watching a lot of alts. But let's just jump in and let's talk about a few things. So first off, we're going to be talking and addressing this video real quick. So we do see Hedera to be open source, decentralized governance, CEO and CS roles abolished, moving from beta to final code, staking soon, DeFi soon, metaverse soon, new GC members soon, and of course bridging, apply common sense, and about, and think about Hbar price, all in 2022 soon. Listen closely to this.
And we're dissolving the office of CEO and the office of CTO in Hedera Hashgraph. So Hedera will never have, as far as I know, will never have another CEO or CTO. The council is making all those decisions. So it is weird, right? I mean, it is a totally different mindset and than what one is used to, certainly what VC have been used to, and normal business practices of growing a SaaS, a SaaS startup or whatever. We've started from the beginning knowing that we were going to decentralize the operations entirely and put ourselves out of a job. And that's success, right? That is definitionally success. And we're now there. Of course, Swirlds is a member of the council and will continue to contribute as a member of the council on par with all the other members, all the other council members, and will continue to contribute software to the code base and do the things that it wants to do, but in the ecosystem, and that's healthy. So early on, you need the efficiencies of centralization and operations, but at maturity, a project that is decentralized in its operations and its ecosystem is far more robust. And that is what is new in terms of thinking, right? That's turned on its head conventional wisdom of where you want to be at maturity. And the realization is that decentralization actually results in a healthier, more robust ecosystem around the platform than another tech giant.
And the best part about this is the fact that they're already open source, right? They're going open source. The best part about this is that the CEO and CS rules are being abolished. That means that Hedera, okay, aside from, Bitcoin, if you will, is probably the most decentralized asset in this space. And the comical thing about that is for the longest time, everybody said Hedera is the most centralized asset in this space, blah, blah, blah. And now we're seeing it become the decentralized giant that it's always been. And of course, we do see here another Walmart and SKUX.io breadcrumbs. Mic Drop Agency transforms virtually any coupon, rebate, or promotional offer into payment-based offers for the world's leading retailers, brands, and marketing agencies. And of course, we do see here, accept it in Walmart, powered by SKUX. The funny thing about this actually is, check this out. So here's Mic Drop Agency. Pretty much we already talked about how it works essentially. The funny thing is look at the companies on board with this, the clients. I mean, these are huge names. I mean, Texas Roadhouse, Cheez-Its, Coca-Cola, Cheerios, Tostitos. I can't say that name for some weird reason. But of course, even Dr. Pepper, Atkins. I mean, these are huge names. The best part about it is this is all powered by SKUX. I told you guys, focus on SKUX. This is also a company that is not only focused on, for example, retail consumer goods. It's also focused in the sports and entertainment area. I mean, this is a huge asset, or I should say company, that is going to be utilizing, for example, Hedera, because it is all powered by SKUX, and we know SKUX is closely tied to Hedera. So pay attention to this company. Pay attention to things that are happening behind the scenes, right? Especially with companies like this, and how they will leverage Hedera technology. This is huge. And of course, the connections to Walmart continue to ramp up and continue to be connected every single day. We also see here the Industrial Bank of Korea becomes the second South Korean bank with plans to leverage Hedera in the metaverse. IBK will be launching a virtual bank branch on Cyworld Z. Hbar Foundation partner. Hbar continues to be South Korea's crypto of choice. And this is huge, okay? South Korea's KB Bank unveils a metaverse bank testbed. The Industrial Bank of Korea, IBK, recently announced plans to launch a bank branch on social media platform Cyworld Z's metaverse. Now, I want you to all understand right now, currently, okay, when we are talking about the next big thing, because everybody's saying, what's next? 2017, ICOs, 2020, DeFi, 2021, NFTs, 2022, everybody's saying, probably interoperability. Who knows what the next big thing is? I mean, think about it like this, okay? When we are talking about the metaverse, this is what I have my eyes on. All right, I honestly think that the metaverse in 2022 is going to be something that really sets the stage for crypto adoption. The reason why I say this is because, first off, we're seeing things like this. This is huge, okay? This is something that you really would never have guessed would be happening, okay? The metaverse is being adopted in at a massive rate, similar to even NFTs in 2021. But now we're seeing huge companies moving in. Apple CEO Tim Cook on the metaverse. We see a lot of potential in this space and are investing accordingly. Okay, and in this article, the funny thing about it is so we're always exploring new and emerging technologies, and I've spoken at length about how this area is very interesting to us. All right, they obviously see how big the metaverse is as an opportunity. They're actually saying here it could be an $8 trillion opportunity. This is from global investment banks Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. So a lot of these higher up, even financial institutions and, hedge funds and stuff are focused on metaverse as well. We even see down here, in December, Bank of America's strategist said that the metaverse is a massive opportunity where cryptocurrencies will be widely used as currency. I definitely believe this is a massive, massive opportunity. Okay, and we also see, even American Express CEO, we are looking at ways to get involved with NFTs. So we're seeing NFTs, Web3, and even the metaverse being adopted still at mass scale. I don't think these areas are going to slow down at all. In fact, I do believe that the metaverse is setting the stage for some massive growth. NFTs, everybody still thinks that NFTs are a little bit, already adopted in. They're already at mass scale. They're pretty much, there's not much left for NFTs. But honestly, I think that this is just the beginning for NFTs. I've talked to you guys about this on a pretty much daily basis now, talking about how NFTs are only utilized for art right now. Wait until they're utilized for so much more. Wait until they're used in healthcare, in law firms. They're going to be used for everything nearly. I mean, I've always said almost everything in life will be tokenized. Real estate, cars, car insurance. I mean, like, insurance by itself will be tokenized. I mean, this is something to really think about, and especially if you are an investor into the NFT market or even the metaverse market. I mean, this is something that's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And last but not least, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So we do see here, when the internet bubble burst, it affected not only the valueless projects who were riding the hype train, but also projects with long-term serious visions like Amazon, for an example. But projects with real value come back stronger and faster than ever. Same will happen to Hedera. And honestly, I said this, the other day. I said, we currently still see utility gems hyper suppressed in value simply because we are in a Bitcoin market still. Imagine the true face value of XRP, QNT, Hbar, XDC, and so many other incredible gems. This is why fundamentals matter, knowing what you hold, okay? And the same goes with this tweet here. Understand what you hold, know what you are holding, and know the technology behind it, because listen, regulations are on the rise. Regulations are being talked about on a day-to-day basis. And when regulations come to this space, I think that this entire market is going to be disrupted at massive rates. I mean, we're going to be seeing assets, being delisted, being called securities. We're going to see assets flying in value that we never seen before in terms of their overall value chains. Like, we're going to be seeing, XRP, QNT, XLM, Algorand, things like that. Like, they're going to explode in value because they're utility gems. They're true to their overall mission. Okay, these are assets that are being used. These are assets that have massive potential to be utilized at mass scale as well in the markets that they're going after. Hedera is no different. Hedera is going after pretty much everything. If you think about it, they are providing massive amounts of value to this space, and they're going to continue to deliver on that. 2022 is going to be huge. Remember all of the announcements that we still have left to see from Hedera themselves, and just look forward to it, because 2022 is going to be huge. So with all of that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.